touch me. This thing won't open. Come on, thing. Oh, there it goes. Hello? 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 It's working. I got it working. Okay. So now it should work. Hello everybody, this is the Chezz here, and the reason I'm making this video is because I want to explain a few things. As always, I apologize. I always explain things. I don't know why. I'm just an explainer. And on the topic of explaining, I'm going to explain why I'm wearing this shirt. The reason I'm wearing this shirt is because it's my work outfit. I work at Sears. Not exactly the most prestigious job, or, the one that, when I grow up, I want to work at Sears, No, it's not like that, but it's a job. It's my first job. It's just minimum wage, but hey, it gets me money. Money's good. Cash is fun. So yeah, I have a job. But the main reason I'm making this video, why did my camera move? The main reason I'm making this video is because I actually just recently passed 500 subs. I can't say it right. But the main reason I'm making this video is because I just recently passed 500 subscribers. It was like a couple days ago. But I think it's a good milestone for me. I mean, 500 subscribers isn't really like a buttload, but I think it's good. I'm proud of myself. And I mean, just to think that 500 people like my content and are enjoying my videos is very nice. It's a nice feeling. I didn't even think I'd get this far, honestly. So I'm quite surprised. But I just want to thank each and every one of you for subscribing, for supporting me, for tuning into the live streams if you do that, for liking, for commenting, for just being a fan in general. I really appreciate it, and I appreciate all the feedback I get. Even for those that aren't subscribed, just, the comments and stuff, and the likes, and everything helps. I enjoy everything. I read everything. I do read all my messages, all my comments. If I don't respond to it, it's typically because I'll be like, oh, I'll respond to that in a minute. Let me go do something else real quick, and then I forget to. It's not like I do it on purpose, or just because I don't know how to respond. Like, if you ask me a question, I don't know. Instead of saying, I don't know, I'm just going to keep to myself and just not put anything. So you think I might know, but you really, yeah. It's kind of rude, honestly. I'm sorry. But anyway, another thing I wanted to do in this video is kind of discuss, like, my friends and, like, the people I do the videos with and how we got our names real quick, in case you guys are interested, because I'm sure some of you are wondering how I became IAmTheChezz and everything. So this is going to be a little video to show you how that came about. So let's get started with me, the Chezz. That originated a couple years ago. I think it was maybe 3-4 years ago. But Tony Spagoni needed a video project for his, I think, English class. It would make sense. It was on a book. But we decided to do it in like a news report type form. And we dressed up as news reporters and everything. And he came up with the name Ken Falcon. And I was like, okay, I'm going to be Bob Sanchez. And I was like, I'm just going to throw another Z on there just for coolness, So I was Bob Sanchez with 2 Z's. And I had like a mustache and really long hair, which wasn't fake. The mustache was fake, but the long hair was not fake. I went through a phase of horrible ugliness, but now I'm just ugly. Not horribly ugly, now I'm just ugly. So I'm progressing. I'll get beautiful eventually. But that was my name then. And then I made another video with Kyle later on and used the same persona because it was still a news report. And then it kind of just became a thing, like, oh, he's Sanchez, he's the Chezz, blah, blah, blah. So it was like an inside joke because when I do the Sanchez character, I put on a certain voice. Hey guys, it's a weird voice, so he's like a different person from me. He was the Chezz, and I'm Tyler. He was the Chezz. So then it kind of just grew and grew, and I had a gamer tag called Counter-Snipe 101, which that didn't really have an origin. I just came up with it. So that was my original YouTube, and I want to make a new YouTube for certain reasons. I was like, I'll just do the Chezz. And I wanted to do IAmTheChezz because I thought that was cool. So that's how I got my name. As for Squatch, I've known him for 9 years. He's one of my best friends. I know him in real life. We see each other quite often. His name's kind of just like based off of a joke. A really simple joke, but it took off into a full-fledged character persona. But basically, Halo Reach, if you're familiar with the Halo franchise, it came out a couple years ago. I don't remember when it came out, but we went to the midnight release for it. Me, Spagoni, Kyle, and myself. I think I already said me. So that's me. I went twice. I had a clone with me. But we went to the midnight release. But beforehand, you know, we all went to bed so that we could stay up all night playing it without, like, falling asleep or anything. And when we woke up, Squatch was in a separate room than me, Spagoni, and Kyle. So we all woke up and we got a camera. And Tony was like, now it's time for messing with Sasquatch. Just out of nowhere. Kind of like those beef jerky commercials. The beef jerky commercials, right? Where they're messing with Sasquatch. So it was like that. It was messing with Sasquatch. And then we went and messed with Tyler. So therefore, Tyler became Sasquatch. And then we kind of just shortened it to Squatch because it sounded cooler. Because I'm Sanchez or the Chezz. And Tony Spagoni or just Spagoni or just Spag. And then Sasquatch, Squatch. So he's Squatch. And then Tony Spagoni, that's just kind of a joke just because it sounds Italian. Tony's Pizza. Tony Spagoni, a making the pizza. So yeah, his is really simple as far as origins go, but it fits him. Kyle's Kyle. We sometimes call him Mr. K, but that's, you know, that's simple enough to figure out. And, Screech, if you want to know how Screech came about, that's in episode 24 of the Avalon series. We explain it. It's because his mic at the time was really bad, so he's just talking at normal volume. It's like, it's like that. So we called him Screech because it was screechy in your ear. Then Frappuccino, it's because his last name is Francino, so it kind of sounds like Frappuccino, so he's Frappuccino or Francino or Frap or something. And then nobody else really has a good persona. But that's how I met them all. I've known Tony the longest. I've known him since first grade. Kyle and Tyler, or Squatch, I've known since I was 9, so 9 years. And then Nick, Justin, and Rhea, and Francino, and Screech, I've all met through my videos and through Skype and YouTube. So I've only known them for not even a year. But that's basically our crew and how we all came about and how we're all buddies and make videos together. And so yeah, Squatch, Mr. K, Spagoni, and that's it. Those are the only people I know in real life that I actually talk to. The rest I only talk to through Skype. So yeah. And also, I know I haven't been making a lot of live skits, and I really want to. Like, I really want to, but one, I don't have the time or enough people with me at one time and an idea when the people are with me. But if you do want to see our old skits, which I think are really funny, and my friends and family think they're really funny, so if you want to watch those, then go to either the Remix Prodigies, which is our older ones. They aren't as good. They're really bad lighting most of the time, but, you know, they're there. We're not going to get rid of them. And then Lost Reality, which is the newer ones, which we update every so often when we do a video, but that's not very often. But any live skit that we do end up doing does go on Lost Reality. So definitely subscribe to Lost Reality and just check out the Remix Prodigies, because we don't update that anymore, but you can check out some videos on there. And then Lost Reality is the new one, which we do update when there's an update. So definitely check them out. Watch our old videos, our live skits, because they're interesting. And I'm hoping we can do some more. I just need some ideas. We have some ideas, but we just have to actually do them. There will be another live stream this Friday. It's every Friday at around 5:30 Eastern Time. You can check out the conversion if you don't live on the East Coast. I'm not going to give you all the different time variations, but 5:30 Eastern Time, you can look it up. Every Friday. If it's not going to happen Friday, I let you know in advance. I'll put up a video. And also, like my Facebook, because I do tend to update my Facebook when I'm doing a live stream or if something else happens that's worthwhile. So, do that. And other than that, I hope my channel continues to grow. You know, share it with friends. I'm branching out from Wizard 101, so I mean, it's not like all your friends have to necessarily like Wizard 101 in order to like my channel. So I'm hoping, you know, to get some other content that's interesting besides just the Avalon series and stuff. So, yeah, that's about it. This is Squeaky Chair, and Squeaky Chair wants to say bye-bye, and that was lame, but I don't care, because I'm a lame boy. So I'm just deucing out, deucing, goose, loosey-goosey, up in the hizzle, with my crizzle, comb my hair, and drizzle, the shaving, pick your nose, don't flick the boogers, don't do it, eat it, Chewbacca, ha, pow, peace, lease, geese, Affleck.